MotorWeek is made possible by TireRack.com, RockAuto.com, and State Farm.
Almost 20 years ago, in an attempt to offer European style and handling, Pontiac introduced the Grand Am. This was to be the beginning of Pontiac's position as GM's premier performance division. There were many changes and adjustments in the following years. In 1985, the car was reintroduced as the front-wheel drive Grand Am that most of us are familiar with. A minor facelift and 1.5 million units later, Pontiac's most popular model has been redesigned yet again. This is the 1992 Grand Am. Its look is quite a departure from its conservative predecessor, and the styling isn't the only thing that's new. But it's certainly the most noticeable change. Our GT grade test car is the most sculptured model to ever wear the Grand Am name. The bullet-like nose dips aggressively towards the pavement, displaying a deep chin spoiler with integral fog lamps. Grand Am coupes also now wear a more aerodynamic roof line than their four-door siblings, and flush side glass has been added to further smooth out the car's lines. Even the tail, frequently the least carefully styled part of any car design, has received plenty of attention. But as we said before, there's a lot more to our 92 Grand Am than just looks. Under the sloping hood sits GM's 2.3-liter high-output Quad 4. It's the hottest of 3 Quad Series engines available in the Grand Am line and standard equipment in the GT. It makes 180 horsepower and 160 pound-feet of torque and drives the front wheels through a 5-speed manual gearbox. 180 horses pull the 2,800-pound GT from 0 to 60 in 8.1 seconds. The quarter mile takes 16.2 seconds, ending at 87 miles per hour. The Quad 4 pulls strongly, displaying impressive low and mid-range power for an engine with only 4 cylinders. Our only complaint is a bit too much vibration, which could be easily eliminated through the addition of balance shafts. Otherwise, we love its free-revving character. The 5-speed manual is a lot of fun to bang gears with. It's quick and light with shorter throws than we're used to in a GM gearbox. The GT suspension has been retuned for 92. It now rides on 16-inch alloy wheels wearing 205 series Goodyear Eagles. McPherson struts in front and trailing arms with a beam axle in the rear provide capable cornering abilities. The Grand Am displayed moderate levels of front plow on the tight corners of Georgia's Roebling Road Raceway, and the suspension produced more body roll than we expected. The standard power steering is heavily boosted, offering a feel more suited for city driving than fast track work. The result was a car that was always safe and predictable when driven at the limit. Like many GM models, the Grand Am enters 1992 with anti-lock brakes as standard equipment. These stop the car from 60 in an average distance of 110 feet. Hot track laps are required to induce fade in these brakes. Both pedal feel and stability are top-notch. Off the track, the Grand Am GT has a firm but comfortable ride. Interior noise registers 68 decibels. EPA fuel mileage estimates are 21 city, 31 highway. We got 26 miles per gallon on our mixed test loop. After all the care lavished on the outside, it would have been a crime for Pontiac designers to ignore the Grand Am's interior. Fortunately, that didn't happen. The new dash is smooth and racy with a more efficient control layout than last year. The main feature is a comprehensive set of large, easy-to-read analog gauges. The front seats are also new. In typical GM fashion, they have been given a name, OptiRide. We'll just call them comfortable and supportive. We also thank Pontiac designers for putting the straightforward stereo controls in a high dash position where one can easily use them. The heat and ventilation controls are also larger and less complicated. Rear seat room is typical for a domestic coupe and larger than most imports. More head and leg room would be nice, but 2 average-sized adults will be quite comfortable here. Trunk space is better than average. We'd prefer a lower liftover, but like the wide, flat cargo floor. If you'd like to own a Grand Am GT, the price starts at $13,699. Our test car's final price comes to $16,230. The Grand Am standard anti-locks top our safety check, but don't quite make up for the complete lack of airbags. Rear shoulder belts are standard. Hits are many for the Grand Am GT and include its sharp new styling and strong engine. We also like the slick manual shifter, standard ABS, stylish new dash, and more comfortable seats. Misses are the prominent engine vibration and more body roll than we like in a GT-grade car. But then the Pontiac Grand Am GT is not a hardcore sport coupe. It's a car for people who want both flash and practicality in a reasonably priced, fun-to-drive package. Such cars are rapidly becoming an American specialty and point to a very bright future for GM's performance leader.